Welcome back, everyone, to yet another video of me spending other people's money for your viewing pleasure. Now today, we have ourselves a lift kit for my fiance's dad's truck that we are going to be throwing on today. This is my first time doing a leveling kit, so you and I will figure out how to do it together. So my thought was we would do the rear suspension first, since I already kind of know how the leaf springs and everything work. You basically just put a block underneath it, and then we got new U-bolts that we'll put in there. Front suspension is going to be a little bit more tricky, just because I'm not well versed on lifting trucks all that much. I've been in the industry where, working on big trucks is, well, it's part of my job now, but customizing trucks isn't necessarily part of the job that I work at now. So let's crack into this box and see what we have. Okay, Ready Lift is the company that we're going to be installing. Now it comes with some U-bolts, I think extended U-bolts. I'm not sure how much longer they are. We got some spacers. And we got the spacer for the leaf spring. Alrighty, so there's gonna be a lot of weird cuts in the video. For whatever reason, my phone's been popping up insufficient storage because I got a lot of pictures and stuff on my phone. So there's gonna be some weird random cuts during the video because it kept on like stopping the video. I'm really hoping that in the near future I can get an actual camera instead of having to use my phone all the time. So the video quality will be better and I won't have to like keep on deleting pictures off of my camera roll and stuff like that so that I can actually record these videos. So on to getting these spacers in there. Everything went pretty decently. The only thing that I find that there's an issue is that the fact that the U-bolts are so extremely long that I can't even get the socket reach up there. So like the last couple like threads and stuff, I have to like use a wrench. It might be one of those things where I have to bring my cutoff wheel and cut those down just so I can get an impact on there and a torque wrench so I can get those torqued down. But other than that, I think it went pretty decently. I do apologize that that the video kept on cutting out. I need to figure out this whole phone situation. So the only thing that I have to do left is reattach that bracket for the brake lines. Other than that, the rear is done. And I can pull it out, spin it around, and bring the front in and get started on that. Before I get that bracket put on for the brake lines on the rear diff, I figured I might as well slip into something more comfortable. What do you guys think? Huh? It's pretty nice, huh? I like it. I think it fits me. You know, it kind of like, it accents my curves and stuff, you know? Oh. I don't know. Tell me what you think. Put it in the comments. Oh my goodness. There we go. Oh. So for you guys that are watching the video, I am very curious. I want you guys to put down in the comments what your guys' favorite hobby is. I do this for work, repairing vehicles and stuff like that. So I am very curious. I wanna know what you guys do for a hobby and what your guys' favorite hobby is. Obviously, working on vehicles is one of my favorites. Another one of my favorites is shooting some guns, hanging out with all my friends, and bonfires are really nice. Ooh, cooking out and pool parties. That's really fun. So put it in the comments. Tell me what your favorite hobby is. And while you're there, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. So the plan is to jack up one side at a time because it's a torsion bar setup. We have to replace the keys on it, and we have to replace the front bump stops, and we have to like extend the shock a little bit. The torsion keys have to be replaced. I don't know why I do this with my hands. I don't know. Okay, I just want to take a few moments to explain a couple things. First off, being the website for the apparel itself. I am still working on it. The website is almost finished. There's just a couple things I need to button up and figure out. There's a couple glitches that are going on, so I need to figure that out. Any updates that I have for any of you guys, I will be putting on all of the socials that I will have linked in the description. So if you go and follow those, you could stay updated on what's going on. I also post on other content on our socials, so go follow those. The other thing that I have to talk to you guys about is that this truck is actually getting some wheels put on as well as the lift itself. And I intend on making a small little series for YouTube called Wheeled Wednesdays. I have one video recorded already. I have to edit that video. The videos are mainly shorts, and they're also intended for you guys to get a little bit more knowledge on offset, dimensions, all the setups and stuff that you guys might want. If you want like a beefier setup, or if you want like a more tucked setup or a flush setup or whatnot. I'm gonna try and go around and try and interview some people, along with also putting wheels on vehicles that I own, as well as other relatives and friends and stuff that I have. I'm gonna be doing those on. So stay tuned for those videos that I will be dropping. You guys will be seeing the wheels on this truck towards the end of the video, but I will post it also on the shorts as well for Wheel Wednesday, along with the other car that I had done. So that's the only thing I had to update you guys with. All right, let's get back to the video. So the next step is that we need to get rid of the skid plate and then the gravel guard. And we're supposed to support the differential underneath there with a jack. And then we got to take a couple of bolts out and stuff and put some spacers in there. So let's get into that. I'll go through it real quick because I was a bit confused. So we're gonna put a spacer here, right? This is gonna be the rear mounting bracket of the differential. And then, I don't know if you can see it, I'll try and outline it in editing, but right there, there's gonna be that one too, that you're gonna put a spacer in. So last night didn't actually turn out the way that I was planning it to. I had quite the predicament when it came to the bump stops on the lower control arm. We basically had to freeze the bump stops and lube them up to get them in there, and even that was a pain. So we're on day 2 of trying to get the truck lifted. Living a dream. She's done, finally. I think she looks pretty good. The lift is finally done and everything, and I'm sweating like crazy because I'm stupid enough to wear something so sexy for you guys. So, if you made it to the end of this video, I do appreciate it. I'm gonna have some cinematic shots for you guys at the end. Go check them out. It'll be a before and after. And how about you go down in the comments, tell me whether you like the setup or not. And while you're down there, why don't you hit that like button and subscribe and stay tuned for more. Thank you.